Hello everybody and welcome to another quick and handy recap episode of Mild Magic Icewind Dale. Here I will quickly recap episode 18 so you can be ready to watch our next episode tomorrow night. Wednesday, the 8th of June at 6:30 PM British Standard Time. So, without further ado, at the start of our last session, Lucius and the Lightbringers found themselves trapped in the ice fortress of a dead frost giant, between an angry, grieving mammoth and some vicious, hungry ice wolves. Combat commenced, with the party managing to quickly close the distance on the mammoth thanks to the aid of some magical animal companions and their higher initiative rolls. Thus preventing it from using its powerful charging attack. On a roll, they quickly brought the powerful beast low, and it began to beg for its life, demanding the party leave it and be gone. The party, soft-hearted and fair-minded as they are, failed to insight check the beast and began to leave. However, the mammoth was a lying liar who lies, and waited for the ice wolves to block the party's exit before charging forward. Caught in two icy breath attacks and pinned in the corridor, the party's chances of survival seemed dire. Oster dropped 0 hit points, Lucius used Misty Step to teleport themselves outside, and Tonach on 1 hit point turned back to block the mammoth's charge with their fey area of difficult terrain and their body. They did so like a badass boss as Oster urged his satyr use his satyr leaping to jump clear of one of the wolves, and immediately fell to 0 hit points again as it rounded on them. As Lucius rallied Oster with a healing word, Tonach still held their own against the mammoth, and broke its leg with a significant blow. Brought low once again, the mammoth roared at the wolves to let the party go, and they fled out into the snow, painfully aware they were leaving behind the 2 lost children from Dugan's Hole. Walking back towards civilization in the snow, healing each other's wounds and discussing how they might sneak back into the fort come the morning, Oster and Lucius came to the realization that the bard's magic had been affected by the Fae's presence. Lucius had become Fae-touched, able to cast a little extra Fae magic. Oster apologized and promised there was no bargain attached to it. It was simply an accident of exposure to his own Fae magic. Back in Goodmead, the party found somewhere to sleep and perched a tent, and headed back out towards the giant's fort on their axe beaks. This time they approached cautiously and spent a little time scoping out the location and noticed something interesting. There was a tunnel leading below the fort and into one of the rooms. Once inside, they found themselves in a storage room full of Targos fish oil, with an ice wall between them and the chamber where the children were imprisoned. With a clever use of heat metal, however, they made short work of burning a hole in this wall, although also burning both Baroch and Tonach in the process. Once through, they found the children cold and hungry but alive in a giant cage. Painfully aware that the party does not have a rogue, nor anyone handy with lockpicks, the party instead used smarts and leverage to open the door of the cage from the joint side, a la Pirates of the Caribbean. Aware that the noise of the door falling to the ground would have attracted attention, they ushered the children round the hole before the ice wolves arrived and attacked. Now, Lucius went ahead with the kids, as Tonach and Baroth followed, while Oster stopped in sight of the entrance to attempt to waylay the wolves. But his command spell didn't stick, and he was once again caught in the icy breath attack. Baroth fired off a powerful guiding bolt before fleeing, and Oster did the same, slaying one of the ice wolves. The other, howling its pain, swore vengeance upon the cleric, who fled through the hole in the wall and followed his companions out into the snow. Bundling the children up to ride on the back of a summoned boar, the party remounted their axe beaks and rode for Dugan's Hole as fast as they could. Returning the children to their grateful parents, they received a surprising gift, a brooch containing a pearl of power, which Barroth accepted. Keen to avoid trouble with the speaker, and not to bring further trouble down on the citizens of Dugan's Hole, the party headed out of town to take a short rest on a nearby snowy hilltop, and began to plan their next moves, knowing that the second Ice Wolf was surely even now coming to seek vengeance. And that is where we will pick up tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. British Standard Time. Thank you so much, Izzy, for writing this brilliant little recap. And, of course, we look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.